Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session on Python. As you know, we've considered the data structures, lists, tuples, sets, and dictionaries in our earlier session, and I do hope you are subscribed to this channel so that you keep getting the latest videos. Um, and there is Shreya and me, and now today we're going to be talking about the next part of conditions, which is using certain decision making loops. Okay. So the two most common ones are if and else if, right? And let's see them in code to understand them better. Started this lesson with some recording of the revision, if you might remember, and how to pick out positional values in lists. What is the difference, between lists, tuples, and dictionaries? And today, we what we're going to start with is the random number generator. So there is a library called random, which helps you generate the random number. So the random library needs a seed. What exactly is seed? In maths, nothing is random, not even random numbers. So you end up putting out a seed which helps generate the random number. Like here, you will notice I want to create two numbers, num, which is the random, using the random library and the rand integer function. Okay. Here you will notice between 0 and 100, I want to print out two of these values, and I can continue to go and run it, and two different values will get created every time. Okay. So this is how random numbers are created, and this is how randomly the game can engage with the user of the game. Okay. So yes, there are repercussions later about this, which seems to be a very simple thing to do. Now, the other thing to remember is that there is a concept of indentation. That is, if you are trying to write a loop and put together a process saying that if this condition is met, then do this, else go elsewhere. We in other languages use brackets, right? But in Python, we don't need to use brackets. We actually use indentation to say that all the values which start or the lines which start from the same position, okay, with or without indent, are clubbed together. So the indentation is actually the same as brackets. Like here, I will just tell you, here we've printed out the number. And if we've written a code saying if number is greater than 0, colon, print number is a positive number. Okay. And also print. This is always printed. Okay. So let's run it through. Here is a number which is greater than 0, and it does it. Now, suppose if I take a number which is actually less than 0, what will happen? So you will see this is always printed, gets done, because if the number is greater than 0, print it is a positive number. Otherwise, anyways, you will always print this is always printed. Okay. So I think you get the drift. Do try it out to get a hang of it. Okay. Now, suppose I wanted to combine the codes, the random number generation code and this particular code with the if, the number is greater than 0, write in a positive number. And here I will actually put down that this is from -1 or -10 to positive 100. So I can continue to run this, and as the number is generated, you will notice the outcomes. So this is okay, always printed. So this is always printed because here the number generated is actually less than 0 or equal to 0. Okay. A similar calculator I can create here, saying that I want to create random numbers from -100 to +100. And I should, if the number is greater than equal to 0, print positive or 0, else print negative number. Okay, so let's see here again. This is a loop I have created. This is a negative number. This is again a negative number. This is a negative number and positive or zero. Okay. There is a small thing that we must remember, which is that we can, or at any point of time, if we are confused, we can call out for the help function in Python to understand. So if I don't remember what exactly is float, I can actually call out for the function to understand what is float. Okay. The next step, of course, will be for you to create an interactive code